This week at Dreamworld, more progress on the return of the full train circuit, quality of life changes around the park, new additions to Rivertown, visiting the animals, and even more progress on the upcoming King Court. Hello everyone, welcome back to the YumYum Report, bringing you bite-sized updates from Australian theme parks, as well as occasional updates from theme parks around the world. Before we start, I'd like to give a quick thanks to Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you so much. Progress is continuing on the candy shop, which has been closed for renovations. It looks like they've been gutting out the main shop area and upgrading it in much the same way that they did with the Emporium gift shop. While it's closed for refurbishments, they've moved the candy shop stuff inside the ice cream parlor. It's great to see them slowly upgrading the park and bringing everything up to the same standards. A lot of work has progressed on the train circuit over the last week. The train has been running back and forth between Main Street Station and the animal area for some time now. It's been a bit of a gap in Dreamworld's. Going around the whole park on the train is always such a pleasant experience, and I'm very excited to see this return. It looks like they've been hard at work getting everything ready for the return of the full circuit. Towards the back of Jane's Rivertown restaurant, they've been digging up a lot of the grounds and getting ready to place the tracks down. One thing I've been thinking about for a long time is whether or not they'll add in another train station here outside Jane's Rivertown restaurant. I think there did used to be one back in the day, and I think it makes sense to put something here. People who took the train from the animal area might stop here and have something to eat, and people who just ate at Jane's Rivertown restaurant might also take the train to the animal area as well. What do you think? Could you see something being put here when the full circuit returns? Let me know in the comments. This video is sponsored by Dehancer, a film emulation plugin I've been using a lot lately. Dehancer allows you to give your photos and videos film-like qualities such as bloom, halation, film grain, and much more. It's the perfect tool for any creator looking to take their photos or videos to the next level. They've got lots of options available, from photo plugins for Photoshop and Lightroom to video plugins for DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, Premiere Pro, and After Effects. They also have a mobile app and a web-based editor too. If you're interested, check out www.dehancer.com and use promo code YumYum at checkout for 10% off your next purchase. A big thank you to the awesome people at Dehancer, and back to the video. Although I didn't notice it during my visit this week, Jaggs Journeys posted on his Instagram account noting that some hanging lights had been placed between the street lamps in Rivertown. It looked really cool in his photos. I didn't spot these on my visit today, but I think this would be a really cool addition to Rivertown, and it would make the nighttime experience really cool. I'm not sure if these would be a permanent fixture, because Dreamworld does have a 1920s themed evening gala event coming up, which sounds like a lot of fun. The event is fundraising for charity, which is for a great cause, and it sounds like a really fun evening, especially with the theme of the event. I think it would make Rivertown have an even cooler atmosphere. I feel like maybe these lights are in preparation for that, but I would be a fan of the lights if they were a permanent addition to Rivertown, especially if it meant that the park might be open in the evening a bit more frequently. That would be fantastic. We also visited the animal area. It's not something I do every time during my visit to Dreamworld. I definitely will do it more often when the full circuit of the train is back, however. I'm not lazy, I just have some leg problems sometimes that make it not the most enjoyable thing to walk all the way to that end of the park. It was great to see the animals again, the kangaroos, the koalas, dingoes, and the crocodiles. We also had a quick peek at Goldie the eagle's new enclosure, which I believe is finished now, but it looks like Goldie's sort of familiarizing herself with the new enclosure, and it's looking great. It's definitely a lot larger than the old one, which was a little bit cramped. We also noticed in the area where the Tasmanian devils are that the netting surrounding that space has been removed. I'm not sure why. This used to be like a bird aviary, I think, or something. I also noticed we were able to see the backstage koala area, the place where the koalas rehearsal their acting. No, not really, it's just where they chill out. So that was cool to see, very cute. Also popped into the nocturnal animal area to see the owls. They're so spooky and cool. The speed that Dreamworld is progressing with King Claw is incredible. Every week I visit, it seems like this new edition has taken on an entirely new transformation with some exciting changes. This week, Dreamworld placed the main set piece on top of the attraction, which is King Claw's face. I'm assuming the monster is called King Claw. It's a Lovecraftian, Cthulhu-inspired creature, and this new set piece looks really great. You can see it from the road when you enter the park, and it gives a really cool impression. It looks like the eyes might glow at nighttime. Dreamworld released a really cool video on their Instagram account showing them placing this addition onto the ride, which was great to see. I'm a big fan of any behind the scenes sort of content, so I really appreciate seeing stuff like that. They've also added the main seating part of King Claw onto the ride. I don't know the official name for this part, but that's amazing to see. It looks like the ride itself is basically all in place, and it won't be too long now until we start seeing some testing, which is going to be really exciting. They've also put some of the shade on the queue area, which is great to see. Everything's pointing towards Dreamworld being on track for the late 2025 opening for King Claw, and I can't help getting the feeling that it might be coming sooner than we might think. Something in my gut tells me maybe even a late September opening. I don't have any evidence to back that up, just a feeling, so I guess we'll see if I'm right or wrong. That brings me to the end of this episode of the YumYum Report. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, a friendly comment, or subscribe for more. Before we finish, I'd like to give a very special thank you to the members and sponsors of Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you so much everyone for your very kind and generous support. It really means a lot to me that you enjoy my content enough to support the channel in this way, and it helps me cover a lot of costs associated with running the channel. So I really do appreciate it, and it makes me very happy, and also makes me want to create even more videos for you to enjoy. A very special thank you to the Team YumYum members: Randall, Maloney's Coasters, Kai on the Internet, Oogie Boogie, Theme Park Ogre, Jordan Casey, Medic Brick, Johnny Boy 175, Movies Like Everyone, The Downy Cat, and Carrie Jackin, and a very special thank you to the Team YumYum sponsors: Koala 75, Audrey Allen, Senpai's JP Blue Dog, Senpai's JP Red Dog, Wayne Hewitt, SW Stevie 1, and Lee Donald. Thank you so much again everyone for your very kind and generous support, and for anyone who would like to become a channel member, you're more than welcome to do so. This will give you access to new videos early. You also get a special shout out and thanks at the end of my videos, a YumYum sticker next to your username, some emojis to use in the comments, and last but not least, I'll also draw you a custom character hand-drawn by me to suit your very needs and requirements. And as an additional way to support the channel, I also have the Team YumYum sponsorship available, which will give you access to all the perks included with the original membership, but as an additional perk I will also animate your custom character doing a dance, which will appear on screen, and it'll be super fun, super cool, and super cute. But if you're not in a position to support the channel in this way, you can also leave a like, a friendly comment, or subscribe for more. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.